So where is the accountability going to come from when we're asking for this money? Now you get the money. How do we know that these teachers are in here doing their job? Because here's the deal. If I'm asking for more money and I just get a pass to get money, but the students are failing, that's not a win-win for us.
Yeah. If you know this, and I know this, and I'm sure a lot of people know this, why doesn't that change happen?
Because the systems work for the people that it's supposed to work for.
And it's unfortunate that we have a lot of black teachers who are afraid
to speak up
because they have spoken up before and they've been castigated
or bought off.
Whiters were on Lyndale on the bus stop there and said, and so I said, hey, you guys.
But I can sit down the steps there. Oh, what's the insulting at best.
Well, they are back, and now they're in St. Paul, begging for money from the state. This state of Minnesota is absolutely failing black children in these classrooms, and it should be an embarrassment for you to come out and ask for more money all the way from Minneapolis in front of this governor's house when 77% of black children are reading at grade level in your classrooms. When I don't know what is the data, let's get the real data about how many black teachers are teaching in the majority teaching class of white educators that are failing our children. Yes, this is a little bit of a rough message because actually the contradictions are amazing. They say they stand for our children, but whose children do they really stand for? Because if they were your children, they would be succeeding in your failing classrooms. If they were your children, we wouldn't have an educational gap for generations.
Become a teacher then.
If they were your children, oh, that's a good question. Teachers are the first ones, black teachers are the first ones fired. Because the teachers union has a very racist policy based on seniority. It's built to fail. So that's a great question. Become a black teacher. Less than 1% of this state is black male teachers. Are you aware of that? There's many black people who want to become teachers, and guess what? The data says that when you see a black teacher, you're bound for college. There's a very specific research around that. And if there's best practices across this whole country that means success, why is it in Minneapolis public schools practicing best practices? Where's the corruption in all of this state and federal money designed to help these children going to? Our children are brilliant. They're not failures. But for some reason, when they get to these public education classrooms, they become behavior problems. For some reason, when they get to these classrooms, they can't read. For some reason, and it's documented, when they get to these failing public schools in Minneapolis, there's a pipeline to prison. So who are you in solidarity with? Are you in teachers. We need more black administrators. Because your problem is, if you want to admit it or not, because I know you talk about it at home, your problem is these failing black children that you want to rush out into special education because you don't want to deal with them. Money does not fix the problem. It just makes the problem worse when you don't have a commitment. Look at this. How many black teachers represent this union in this crowd?
10.
We walked through this crowd. We didn't see hardly 1% of this crowd begging for more money in front of the governor's office. We didn't even see hardly 1% of black teachers or anybody out here. And your issue is the failing black students. This is nothing but contradiction upon contradiction upon contradiction. Your union likes to pay street activists to make it look like you really represent the people that are having the worst problems. And if I had a lot of money and I could pay a whole bunch of people to represent my interests, maybe we could do that, and maybe we would be out here 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 people deep.
You have nobody still.
That's great. I'm glad you know that. You see how the contradiction is, Sonny? They walk by, look at their faces. If they really meant this, Sonny, if they really meant this, they would be doing something different. But it's obvious. It's obvious what's going on. You don't believe in your own mission. You believe in getting paid more money. Because public education is truly about educating the public. It's not about educating one group of children over the other. This is just a quick public service announcement. We're following this racist teachers union that says it stands for all kids, but if you really stood for all kids, then we would see more black teachers.
Hi.
And if you don't like that word, then you just don't like that word, but it's true. If you want to be viewed as something different, then be something different.
Historic.
And create some more successes in your classrooms. Stop producing failure.
Yeah, we're gonna go try to.
Our children are not dumb or ignorant. Okay. What are you doing?
Let's get out.
We all right.
Look at how we provoke the spirit. The spirit has been provoked. I love it. The spirit has been provoked. Look at how mad they get. But again, we're going to let you have your little rally. We're going to let you act like you really represent our children when we know you don't. We're going to let you beg for money because you would call us beggars if we were failing and asking for more money. And we'll just let you do what you want to do. But if anybody from this union wants to represent really the quality of education that you say that you want to represent, I encourage you, after you get this money, let's see the results. Because if you're failing children after you receive this money, then shame on you.
I work for Minneapolis Public Schools.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you a quick question on camera? If you don't want to do it, that's fine.
Sure.
Okay. You are maybe one or two out of a lot of people, and what you just said, I really like that affirmation because sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah, of course.
And so what are your thoughts about what was said, man?
I think that we have a lot of racist teachers in Minneapolis Public Schools.
Okay.
And we need to get rid of all of those teachers. And there's no easy way to get rid of all of those teachers because of the way the system is set up.
The seniority system is set up to fail.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
if you know this,
Yeah.
and I know this, and I'm sure
Lots of people.
a lot of people know this, why doesn't that change happen?
Because the systems work for the people that it's supposed to work for.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Okay.
systems are designed to work for white people in the United States. So they continue to work for white people, and they continue to produce the results that white people have intended for those systems to produce.
Okay, and we're a firm belief that love actually conquers all those issues.
Yeah.
And so white, black, or whoever, if you really love the kids,
Yeah.
we would really see different results. We're not anti-white teacher or
Right.
anti-white people or whatever.
Yeah.
We just want to see these black children be more successful.
absolutely, 100%.
So I appreciate you, my man, for standing out in the middle of this crowd.
Absolutely. So my question is, where's the accountability going to be?
We're out. Thank you.
You know, we tell them thank you.
Well said.
Thank you.